Hi all, it's Brendan here back from RGK. Look, we thought we'd do a quick intro and a quick video with a new recent member to the family, which is Grant Sharman for his new Triride. Now Grant's been on a great trip in terms of travelling with the Triride and also wanting to get some couple of understanding. One is the actual, why you selected this device and then the technology, and then also how you found it in terms of the travelling that you did. So if you've gone for the Triride Light with the Tetra controls. And these are custom obviously for you. You've got some other things in terms of colour screen and so forth. I guess my first question would be, why Triride? Well, what was the reason for Triride to start off with?
Well, first of all, I was blown away by the choice. There's a lot of different bikes out there, and it's very important to find one that just kind of feels right for you. And this one felt really right, but it did have some features that the others didn't seem to have. The cruise control, it's just a knockout blow. I mean, I've used the cruise control so much at walking speed with someone, really good going down a hill. So you set the cruise, you go down, it'll hold you at that speed. If you go down, you're using the manual brake or even the electric brake, it's still quite jerky. Cruise is beautiful. And then if you're going a long ride, you set it where you're going and you just enjoy the trip. So I think the technology is slightly better. Maybe that's not the right word. It worked for me better. And that's what I found really great.
Perfect. Okay, great. So you mentioned in terms of the technology, which obviously worked for you and then the cruise control. Some examples of how you've gone about using it and how you've benefited from the cruise. Now you've got the advanced cruise, which holds you at the same speed up and down the hill. And obviously the benefit of charging the battery as well. Where did you use the cruise control the most, I guess, and where did you see the benefits of the most?
Well, pretty much everywhere. So I used it when I was actually in buildings and going really slowly, get 2.5k, just wandering along. I used it when I was on our bike trails, so around to that 13, 14, 15, 16 kilometres an hour, going really well. Just walking someone along the street, 3.5, 4k's. So I really depended on it, but I kind of wanted this. So this, it's probably not meant to be a travelling bike as such, but we made it. We were able to, just undo the thing, fold it down, take the bits off. The battery is aircraft compliant. I did 37k one day, and I probably had another 10k in me, in the battery. So I think it's all the technology, also the layout. It's super comfortable. This is great for the quad thing. Everything's reached. You put things where it was good for me. And so it's tailored for me. Sweet.
Excellent. So you mentioned the travelling you've been doing with it, and obviously this is not particularly, it's not designed for the travelling. It's the foldable, but we made this obviously work, and it's capable to do that. In terms of the environments that you went into, so obviously planes was one thing. Where else did you travel? Obviously around Europe and stuff. It would have been some trains and so forth.
So putting the travel into context, there were two reasons for this. One was power assist around home and streets, but the other was when we go overseas and travel. And I'm older now. I mean, I was always a lazy bugger, but I mean, the shoulders have gone a bit. And I found whenever we're away, whoever I'm with, etc., they've got to push me places, and it just kills it really. So the good thing about this is that wherever I go, I can use this. And I always thought, big bit of equipment, gee, this is going to be a pain in the ass to travel with, but it's not. We fold the handlebars down, we take this bit off, it fits easily in. We take the blue bits off. We take the battery off, which is plane compliant, goes in the hand luggage. This goes into a specially built bag with wheels on it, so it's not a problem. The aircraft people know about it, it's under the weight thing. And then it's easy to set up when we get places. I've used it in railway stations, British Museum, and I've been through there. Hundreds of thousands of people and not much room. I've used it on long road trips. Pretty much anywhere and everywhere. It can be used, and it's made a massive difference to me.
Okay, great. And you mentioned in terms of folding it down, so it's just the one button to fold the handlebars down?
So one Allen key does that, folds it down. They're all little screwy things that come off really easy. And I've got old key ingenuity. Cable tie over here, keeps this down so you're broken. Little plastic box over there.
And away you go.
Job done.
Perfect. And you mentioned in terms of some of the tracks that you were on, so the bike was asphalt and roads, and then more sort of biking tracks, so gravelly type surfaces or grass and that sort of thing. They handled that okay for you?
It handled all okay. It's important that you get to understand just what your bike can do and how best to use it. So there was, in one train station, particularly steep slope, struggled with that, went up backwards, easy peasy. A couple of places where there's gravel, but a backward stuff, easy peasy. Along with roads, pretty much it'll go anywhere, so it's all really good.
Okay, so hey, that's outstanding. Sounds like you've got a wicked trip, and I understand you're off on another one soon. Over to Australia, I think you mentioned?
Yep, Australia, Brisbane, Payamika, Port Douglas. And I'm really excited about that.
Great.
So I've been to these places, but I've always needed to be pushed somewhere, or if it's downhill, it's all good. But I'm really excited because I can just think of all the things I can do, a place I can do with this. But, you know, I'm a bit of a nano when it comes to changing things. I'm very reticent to change. You know, I don't want too much smoke up your ass, but, you know, you and Scott have been great. Very painless, and I'm not sure about this, and how does this work? The explanations, the patience has been super helpful, but also, you know, the problem solving. So, well, I don't really like this, how as well. We'll fix it. And, you know, a phone call to overseas and bits and pieces. So, it's been a very painless, pleasant process. Probably for you, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, mate, it's been great. And I mean, like for us, the fact that the bike has been essentially all over the world, I guess, you know, is great. And the fact when you were talking about it in terms of what you've been able to do involved with your wife and the different tracks and that sort of stuff is outstanding. And I know Scott and myself, that's what we do this for. We're incredibly passionate about Triride in terms of the way that the opportunities that it gives people, and it extends your own individual sort of access to different things, but your own freedom as well. You don't need someone to push you. Instead of watching people ride away on bike tracks and that sort of stuff around France, you can join along with them.
And it's all about quality of life. You know, it adds that dimension that you didn't have. You know, so it's been nicknamed the Blue Sprinter. Yeah. Good old Jackie. Yeah. And so the adventures of the Blue Sprinter are really just started, really. So, you know, we've cracked along at 22.7k on the Singapore F1 track. Yeah. Probably should admit to that, but geez, it was good fun. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I really love it. And I'm just looking forward to really integrating into my daily life.
And you mentioned in terms of Ks you've done, so without the little Ks you did before you took it away with you, did about 100 and...
So all up was about 110k. My biggest one day was 37k. Great. And I still had one green light there. So, and that was around that 10 to 15k average. Yep. So you're giving it a fair go. Yeah. So I would say 37. There was probably at least 45. I mean, it's rated at 50k. I'd say 45. We're on close to 50k. Right. Which is, you know, after 25k, I love it. Yep. But mate, I'm over it. Yeah. Back to this, but it's a game changer.
Oh, perfect, mate. Look, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk it through.